rocky, steep section to start. Woohoo! Coming in hot. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and document this because in the last video I put in the description that this is going to be a journey of me getting back in shape and getting back on the bike. And so I figured I'd document this because this is a perfect example of days that you're going to have when you're a mountain biker. And if your goal, your focus is to try to get back in shape and not bonk out on the fun parts on the downhills or get way behind your friends on the trails, I'm not feeling good today. I'm coming out with a cold. There's a fire that broke out somewhere, so it's smoky, and that's just going to add to my congestion. Today was supposed to be a downhill day. I was going to ride with a buddy of mine when we got off of work. He ended up getting held up. So I could have easily just called it a day, stayed at home, watched mountain bike videos, YouTube, and taking my dogs out or something. But I decided I'm gonna head out to Kelly Canyon. I got a new camera I'm trying out today. My old one kind of crapped out, and new editing software that I'm using. So at the very least, I'll be getting more footage to play around with. And I'm just really not in the mood to ride, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And that's what you got to do sometimes. And some days you're just not gonna be in the mood. You're gonna persevere. You're gonna have a good ride anyway. I mean, it's just the way it is. And so I'm sure by the end of this, I'm going to be smiling and glad that I did it. But sometimes you got to get that motivation up, even when you're not in the mood or you're not feeling too hot. So that's my intro. So discipline is what it really comes down to. Especially when you're first starting out on your journey of getting back in shape and getting fit. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. It could be jogging, road biking, going to the gym. And one of the upsides is that for me to get my butt off the couch when I'm not in the mood to ride, to keep that discipline, I get to do this. I get to be out in the woods, having fun, and in my world that beats heading down to the gym, having to get yourself psyched up for that to run on a treadmill for an hour and a half or something, you know. So another reason for getting out and doing these rides even when you're not in the mood is to just think of the benefits of it, you know. It's going to mean less recovery time the next time your friends want to go out riding or you're ready for your next ride. The last video I did, I climbed 7 miles, 14 miles altogether, 7 up, 7 down. Definitely not in good enough shape for it. Took me 3 days to recover. I was really sore the first 2 days. Today's day 3. Muscles feel good and I'm ready to go again. I'm just coming out with a cold, so I think that's just kind of delaying the recovery time. But 14 miles, 7 miles of climbing, when I'm in good shape, I'll do that 2-3 times a week. And it's nothing. That's like my regular workout. So doing these little hour-long rides like this. This is just a 3-mile climb up a fire road, and then 3 miles of downhill, but pedally downhill, so you still get a pretty good workout on the way down. So hour-long ride. It's gonna help my body to recover faster in the long run. So I made it up to the top, and see, that wasn't so bad, was it? I am getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, And to add to my saga, I just started wearing contacts a couple weeks ago, specifically for mountain biking, because I just couldn't see, I wasn't seeing things coming up quick enough, and I couldn't find a pair of glasses that worked for me for riding, so I ended up getting contacts. And I've done, I don't know, 4 or 5 rides, maybe 3 or 4 rides wearing contacts, really liking them. Apparently I lost one because my right eye is completely blurry and it fell out somewhere. Or maybe I never even got it in. I'm not real good at getting the contacts in yet, so it might have fallen down the sink and I didn't notice. But I'm in a much better mood, and now I get to have some fun. But I'm going to be riding downhill one-eyed Willie. So that ought to make it a little more interesting. Always up for a challenge. All right, seat down. Hit this little booter at the beginning. Oh yeah. Nice rocky, steep section to start. Woohoo! Coming in hot. Whew. That is a fun way to start a trail. Oh shit, whoa. That would have been a not so fun way to end the ride. This is what makes it all worth it. Wasn't in the mood, but I am now. That was just my forearm on a tree. We're on wider bars, still getting used to it. Oh. Ow! I got my hand again. Stand pedaling on this out of corners or where you got some downhill but it's not super steep. You gotta pedal a couple of sections to keep speed. This is just unreal for me. I've never ridden anything like it. It just accelerates. I'm literally closing my right eye when I come up to turns and obstacles, so I can see with the good eye. Sorry about the congestion. Oh, that's fun. Didn't take that line quite right. This one gets me every time. All right, made it right through. Oh, and then I wipe out. Oh. It was a big climb. Oh, come on. I got it. Whew. Whew. Oh. Now we're to the hike-a-bike section. All right, this section here, I'm sure the GoPro isn't going to show it very well at all, but This gives a new meaning to the term bike packing. So you gotta pick your bike up, put it on your back. The downhill isn't the end of the workout. A lot of pedally sections that if you just hammer it and pedal as hard as you can, it's just so much more fun than just coasting it. So that's a good workout there, and then you get that rock climbing section, carrying a bike on your back. But we got a bunch of downhill from this point on. Fun stuff. Good thing it's getting dark. I'm one-eyed Willie. Only one contact in. Sorry for the panting, guys. It's a long journey. Doesn't happen overnight. That's what the whole point of this one's about. My philosophy when I've done this in the past is to, force yourself to go riding when you're not in the mood to, and then after a while the opposite happens, and you take a day that you're not riding, you feel weird about it. Not necessarily weird about it, weird about it. You just feel weird about it, like, oh, I should be on my bike, and you want to be on your bike, and you feel strange about taking a day off. All right, back to it. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. I'm riding like a pirate. Yarr. I said it was all downhill from this point, right? Speaking bikinese, as Robert calls it. There we go. Come on, Bryan, stay off the brakes. Some nice rollers on this trail. I remember I used to be terrified of those things. Here comes another one. marker. Put that there. God damn it. Somebody probably tried to put up a marker and they put it right on the trail. Like right in the middle. Slick rock. This trail's got a little bit of everything. That's why I like it so much. It's a great hour-long ride you can do after work. And it's got plenty of challenging stuff. It's got some steep downhill, some rolling downhill, some technical obstacles, some rollers. Some fun flowy sections, and then you come out to the surface of the moon and a little bit of water. Highline? Sure, why not? Whoa, maybe not. Hey, I've never gone that route. All right. And just as I suspected, I had a great time. I feel great. That was a really fun run. I'm one step closer towards my goal on this journey, and all because when I wasn't in the mood, I decided to go ride anyway, and I totally turned it around. Had a great time. Now I just need to find my contact and get some dinner and some good rest. See you next time.